My project topic is defining the 2020 pop futurism. The manifesto of futurism read as a rejection of the past and a celebration of speed, machinery, youth, industry, and urbanism. The ideology has evolved throughout the years. It starts a conversation today like, how do we vision the future now? Where are these visions come from? When we start talking about futurism in the modern day, there is a common aesthetic value keep repeating and reoccurring, whether in the cinema photography or on social media. When we are trying to do continuous excitement, it makes the creativity become repetitive. The project starts with me gathering a massive database on the internet that relating to the term futurism city. When working with a neural network, I use AI as a tool to help me looking through and analyzing this massive database from social media. What it's trying to do is to look for the features that constantly repeating. Then I let it start to generate a series of images of futuristic city that have those repeating forms and geometries from a collective valued position out of the database. These images you are looking at right now are the result generated by the AI. In a way, these images are unique, but they are also commonly acceptable to relate to the futuristic city. You can tell a lot of familiarity among them. Then I want to extract the result out systematically and categorize them. Here is a catalog I summed up from the result. The purple represents the architecture feature, and the green represents the transportation features. I'm mainly looking at is the relationship between the transit system vs the building aspect, which is a fundamental formation of a city. By going through the process that extracting the 3D geometries from a 2D image, the formation logic is being re-understood and reformed. As you can see, the three-dimensional articulation makes the building feature more clearly. Then I reorganized these elements. The goal is to use the catalog to produce a master plan. The city has a new organization based on purely collective value. In order to make the city inhabitable, I identified the transportation system into 4 classes and designed them through the section to show different ways of how people can occupy in the city. The first one is a railed train system. The second one is a road for vehicles. The third one is the walkway for pedestrians. And the fourth one is auto delivery system. The urban design was established by analyzing this series of infrastructural consequences. The system adds a complexity and a logical understanding when the street blocks start to form and stacking on top of each other. These kind of formation will of course have architectural consequences that are different from our own city experience. The next step is to develop the projects on a closed-up human scale that can expand the life experience of the urban environment. The first example is a connection that solved the height difference of a transit system. This car elevator, featured in the middle of an apartment complex, resulted in an interesting phenomenon that the transportation and the building are united as a symbiosis. In a way, the apartment is facing the city no matter in what direction. The second vignette is a close-up city block that reviewed how different transportation systems are supporting each other on all levels, and how many different ways that people can occupy in this city. Besides the directions like north and south, there are also up and downs. The city can be read as a 3-dimensional complex rather than a traditional flat master plan. The third moment shows how a variety of disproportionated and slim buildings are connected together, and what's it feel like to actually live here. By approaching a realistic city design based on purely organizational relationship among the urban elements, a new form of futurism starts to establish. It is a combination of a common aesthetic value plus the AI interpretation and plus the new organization. Thank you.